Hi, everybody. Dr. Jake here. And today we're going to talk about balancing your health. And so some of these concepts I've reviewed before, but I'm going to expand on them. And so first, we talk about being part of the 2 minute club. So being part of the 2 minute club is being able to stand with eyes open on one leg and the other, and then also eyes closed for 1 minute. Now, a lot of you have different timelines that you're working with, whether it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or if you can't actually do a minute, that's fantastic. But balance is the only thing you can't overtrain. And so we should be doing that on a regular basis. And so just to reiterate, if you are balancing and you feel like you have some balance issues, there's some modifications that you can make. First, you can do it in between the doorway. And that way you feel comfortable. I'm not holding on to the doorway, but you can use your fingertips. That way you have security. So if you feel like you really get off balance, you can put yourself right back into a secure position. Another thing is when I'm balancing, I like to have one leg in front. However, if this is too much, you could always just put one leg as far as put your toes on the ground. And so that way it gives you some instability. But just remember, every time that you walk, you're doing a balancing act, and so you're going from 1 foot to 2 feet to 1 foot to 2 feet. And so when you're on 1 foot, you're balancing. And so depending on how well you do balance, that's going to let you know how consistent your gait cycle is. If you can't balance properly, then you're going to rush that one side that you feel insecure and get on the 2 feet as quick as possible. And so that's going to cause some jerky motions, some different firing patterns, and can disrupt some weak links. Another thing I want to talk about is actually dynamic movement. And so I did a study with University of South Florida, and we looked at brain health and balance. And it was a fall prevention program for early onset Alzheimer's dementia. We used brain training games. And then we also did the dynamic balance testing. And so the dynamic balance was just a march in place. And I was looking at contact type, flight time, pace, and then also surface area that was covered. And you should be able to balance in one spot, no issues. Now, that's with eyes open. If you balance with your eyes closed, this might be a different story. You might have some inconsistencies. You might start veering off one direction or the other. A normal movement pattern is either staying in one place or slight movement forward. Anytime you have rotation, then that's an issue. And that's a neurological issue for the most part. And guess what? The best solution is a chiropractic adjustment. I've been doing this a long time, and I've used this with people that have balance issues, concussion patients, stroke recovery patients. And what happens is when you get a chiropractic adjustment, your communication from your brain down to your body increases. And so that also increases what's called proprioception, where your body thinks it is in space. And so the good news is you could also work on developing the skill over time, just like balance. But getting regular adjustments is a fantastic reset. And so if you ever want to test yourself, you can test before an adjustment and then afterwards and see how well you not only stay in one place, but get rid of any rotation and also feel more secure. Another thing is with when you're balancing, making sure that you have proper timing on the left and right side. And if this feels off, if you feel like you're really inconsistent or a lot of asymmetry is going on, then you can get what's called a metronome, which you can download on your phone, and it keeps time. So this is what musicians use to be able to get their timing right, as boom, 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 boom. And you can start off slow and then start increasing. So that way you have proper movement patterns. Or you can find your favorite song and march to the beat. All these are great opportunities to balance your health. So talk to me more in the clinic. I love seeing you guys. Have a wonderful day.